Hi guys, this is Oliver, and the brand new MCU Flick Fantastic 4 has been released. And joining me today is my friend Egill. And in this video, this is our review of the movie. So Egill, how was the movie?
I thought it was really good. One of the best MCU movies in a long time. This one was really a statement that they may be back. And
Well, what a movie this was. This movie was so fantastic. The cast of this movie, the Fantastic Four themselves, were so good. Johnny Storm was probably the best one.
yeah, he's the best character. Joseph Quinn played him so well. He was such a funny guy. He played like the little brother.
Yeah.
And he was like kinda like cocky, so he was like the little brother, but he was still like pretty mature. But he made the movie pretty fun. He was like the comic part of the movie that like every movie needs.
Yeah.
I think both of them were great. Both Chris Evans and Joseph Quinn did a great job putting the character.
And also just Pedro Pascal was also just so amazing.
Yeah.
He was great. I remember when he was cast as Reed, everyone was like, oh no, we're like really doubting it. But I was one of the people who were like actually excited for him to play Reed Richards. And after having seen the movie, I was right. He was so great.
Yeah.
Such a great performance. My only complaint with him is that I wish he used his stretchy powers a bit more often.
Yeah.
But besides that, he was great. Great performance, a great father, a great, very smart man, just like as Reed Richards is supposed to be.
Yes.
And the action scenes with him were amazing.
Yeah, I totally agree. He was really good, and I totally agree. He should have used his powers more, like, a bit more. Used power like in Johnny Storm. He used his power the most of all four. Like even when they were not in a fight.
And I also think Ebon Moss, he was really good as the Thing.
Yes.
I wish we got a bit more of him, but he was still great. And I think Ebon Moss is such an amazing actor. I loved him in The Bear. He is one of my favorite characters in that show. And has one of the best episodes, and I think he is like perfect casting to play the Thing, and he knocked it out of the park. I love the chemistry between him and Johnny Storm.
Yeah, it was
really funny.
Like they had like this like goofy dynamic.
Like, easily the best character in this movie was Vanessa Kirby. Was so amazing as Sue Storm. She was fantastic.
Say that again.
Like so good, such an amazing performance. Easily her best performance I've seen from her. I really liked her in Napoleon, even though that movie isn't that very good. She was really good in The Crown also. I've only seen a couple episodes of that, but this is easily her best performance I've seen from her. Such an amazing performance. And also one of my favorite characters in this movie is that I loved Mole Man.
He was hilarious.
He was only in the movie for 2 scenes, but he was like really funny.
Yeah, no, he was a really
and
funny.
He was so goofy and so funny. He was basically like the MCU's version of the Underminer, but funnier.
Yeah. We both grew up with Lego Mo Superheroes. Such an amazing game, and in that you can play as the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And therefore I was really excited for this movie.
Yeah, and easily the best character in this movie, probably Galactus was such an amazing villain. One of the best MCU villains, to be honest. He was so terrifying.
Yeah.
And probably like the best part of this movie was like the middle act of this movie when the Fantastic Four went to space and then they met Galactus for the first time.
Yeah.
Like so terrifying and just such a big presence, and like seeing that in IMAX was just like it was crazy. This movie is like worth watching in IMAX just for Galactus.
Exactly. It's either made by IMAX or like in like co-op with IMAX.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you watch this in a normal theater, it won't be as good. Galactus was so amazing. It was so cool. They made it really good.
And I think the final battle of this movie, when the Fantastic Four are facing off against Galactus, such an epic and awesome action scene.
Yeah, really.
And so many great moments, and just it reminds me a lot of the final battle of the Suicide Squad when they are fighting against Starfish.
Yeah.
Kind of like a big scale, like a group of like small people against like a giant big threat.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like very similar to that, and I mean that in the best way possible, because that's one of the best third acts I've seen to a superhero movie.
I totally agree with you. And then I also like Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
It was really, she was really good, and she really like, she wasn't like a waste. She was she was kind of like a threat as well.
Yeah.
Like a smaller threat.
When the trailer for this movie came out, I remember that like I was not that excited for Silver Surfer because the CGI on her looked really bad. But after having seen the movie, the CGI on her looks way better in the actual movie, and she was actually a great character with a great backstory, and I loved the chemistry between her and Johnny Storm.
Yeah, I agree.
That was like the best part, one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah, Johnny Storm and Silver Surfer's relationship kind of reminds me of Glenn Powell's and Sydney Sweeney's relationship in Anyone But You. It's like a bit of a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Which is can be pretty funny.
Yeah, and the CGI was actually like so good, and the music by Michael Giacchino was so good.
Yeah.
Michael Giacchino also directed Werewolf by Night, so check out our review of that movie.
Yes.
And made the music for the Batman, which is so good. And the score by Michael Giacchino was so fantastic. I've said it fantastic a lot of times in this video.
Yeah, because it's fantastic.
Say that again?
Somebody has to stop it.
So if we compare the CGI in this movie to Ant-Man Quantumania, you really see it. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Or in Thor: Love and Thunder, like it's much better CGI. Marvel have really stepped up the game.
Yeah, or in Captain America. It really is like the inconsistency of the MCU. Like MCU have made like some like really good, like really great movies, like this movie. And I really liked Thunderbolts, and I really liked Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, that was amazing.
But then they also made like really bad movies like Quantumania, Love and Thunder and stuff like that. So like it really is like the big reason why Thunderbolts flopped, even though it's such a great movie, is because it's like the inconsistency of the MCU.
Yeah.
So like, will this movie flop or will it be a success?
Yeah, I hope it will be a success because I really enjoyed it, and it deserves some like praise after Marvel like worked hard because.
But I think that Galactus is in the movie, so it should be a success.
Yeah, and get a bonus like as an extra like love from the Lego Marvel Superheroes fans.
Yeah, like us.
Galactus was in that too.
Yeah. My biggest complaint with this movie is that there was a lot that was just completely cut out of this movie. And like for example, John Malkovich was in the trailer for this movie, but he was never in the movie. He was completely cut from the movie, which is really disappointing and really weird that they put him in the trailer, but he wasn't in the movie. And also there was like a bunch of like there were like a lot of scenes that were in the trailer for the movie, but they were never actually in the movie, which I think is really disappointing. And there was this like set photo of the Fantastic Four wearing the comic accurate suits, but that was never in the movie. It's so disappointing. And I feel like the pacing in this movie is so good, but then there were other scenes where the pacing was a bit like wonky and weird. Yeah, I think the ending to this movie is weird. The post-credit scene is like amazing. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Watch to the end.
Yeah, watch it.
My final thought is that this was an amazing movie, really well made, and I highly recommend it. And
I'm going to give this movie 8 planets out of 10.
I'm going to give it 8.9 planets. So overall, really good, really amazing movie.
Yeah, I agree. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks to, we are sitting in an office right now and filming this, which is like really cool.
Yeah, so thank you, Niklas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It feels, yeah.
Good to not have like a noise around noisy.
Yeah, and it's like a different space, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Really hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.